Oh, the controversy, people. Oh, the controversy. As Real Madrid did not show up to the Ballon d'Or ceremony. Rodri wins the Ballon d'Or. Obviously, coming a few days late, this video. It's obviously happened on Monday. It's now Thursday, so maybe a few days late from it. But we've had other videos scheduled, and I want to make sure my videos don't come out all at once and my videos are spread out. So let's talk about love or hate. It's a bit of love or hate on the Ballon d'Or ceremony as a whole. To start things off with, I fully believe Rodri deserved to win it. Here's my Ballon d'Or video from a couple months ago, like 2 months ago. I put a Ballon d'Or prediction video out and I said Rodri is the guy that's going to win it. I said Rodri has been the best player in the world because with Vinicius Jr., here's what I've got to say. With Vinicius Jr., it's all about international football as well. In a big year with the Copa America and the Euros on, a lot of the highlights can be taken onto how you do for international level, and Vinicius Jr. has not done it for Brazil. I am so surprised Brazil has backed him so much to win the Ballon d'Or when he's not done anything for Brazil yet. Obviously he had a really good season for Real Madrid, but it's not all about what you do for Real Madrid, it's all about what you do as a player. You know, Real Madrid have a really good season. Yes, Vinicius had a good season for Real Madrid, yeah, but the fact that Real Madrid didn't want to show up, they got Men's Club of the Year, actually got a Manager of the Year. Bellingham finished 3rd in the Ballon d'Or, Carvajal finished 4th. They got 3 of the top 4 Ballon d'Or placements. A lot of people, like, you know, I want to know how Bellingham feels about the whole thing, because obviously Bellingham getting told not to go to the Ballon d'Or ceremony and he finished 3rd in it. Look at Messi and Ronaldo. Every time Ronaldo knew Messi was going to win it, he'd still show up, he'd still applaud, and he'd still congratulate him. That's sportsmanship. It's just really, really poor sportsmanship. And the fact that Real Madrid have the audacity to blame it on racism is insane. I don't get how a Spanish club isn't celebrating that a Spanish player won the Ballon d'Or. I get their player lost out, I get their guy lost out, but Rodri did have the best year in football last year. It was easy to say Rodri had the best season in football because not only did he win the Premier League, he showed how vital he was to that City team in the games that he was missed. He showed how vital he was. And then for Spain at the Euros, obviously missing half the final thanks to an injury, but throughout the whole Euros, absolutely dominated the field, as he does, as Rodri always does, and as Rodri will always do. It's one of them. I don't get the outrage at, I can't believe Rodri's won the Ballon d'Or. Vinicius Jr. hasn't put up world-class numbers. Haaland put up better numbers, and you know, everyone goes to him and goes, oh, he's crapping. You know, I guess it is all eye test, but if you watch Rodri, Jesus Christ, what a footballer he is. And that hurts to say. You can tell that hurts to say. You know, I thought Vinicius was going to win it. I had no arguments for Vinicius winning it. I did think Rodri deserved to win it, and I think Rodri would have been a bit robbed if he didn't win it. But I wouldn't have been outraged. I would have gone, oh, fair enough, Vinicius did have a good year. But I think I have to highlight the international stage and how important it is to the Ballon d'Or, to always has been to the Ballon d'Or. I also at the start of, like, what, Ronaldo played like 9 games for Real Madrid in the year he won the Ballon d'Or in 2002. But he had a great summer. He had a great summer in a Brazil shirt. He won the World Cup, and he won the World Cup. He was the one that took Brazil to that World Cup title. And he got the Ballon d'Or for it because he was the best player at the World Cup. And it's kind of one of them. If you were the best player at Copa America, you'd have a bit of a shout. I think Lautaro Martinez deserved a bit more of a shout. But he absolutely got no shouts whatsoever. I thought Lautaro Martinez had a great year for Inter Milan and in the Champions League and for Argentina, scoring some vital goals for Argentina, and has been overlooked as a whole player. Insane, I find it. Insane. Obviously, Messi said he thought Lautaro Martinez was going to win it. And if you look at the Copa America, Lautaro Martinez did have a very good Copa America, whilst Vinny didn't do anything in Copa America. Vinny's placement on there was all down to his Champions League run, and I don't even think he was the best player in that Real Madrid team. I still think Bellingham was a better player that year. But what can I argue with? But look at it, you know, Mbappe, Vinicius, Carvajal and Bellingham all finished inside the top 10, and them not showing up to the ceremony, winning Team of the Year and not showing up to the ceremony, I find it ridiculous. And people making the argument, but Rodri didn't even win Player of the Year in the Premier League. And I said, once again, thank God it's not only judged off the Premier League, it's judged not only off the Premier League, but also the FA Cup and the League Cup. And then also, get this, the Champions League, which is another thing. And then the Euros. It's almost as if Rodri never dropped his standard. Foden, his standard from City, his standard for England's down here. It's off the screen. It's low, low, low. His standard is not the same, and that's why he didn't get a shout for it, because he didn't have a good Euros. And that's what you know. People would argue, why didn't a City player win it a few years ago when they won the treble? no City players argued with it. No City players argued with it when they saw Messi win it, because they knew Messi had a better year at the World Cup, which is the better stage, it's the bigger stage. And then you go to the year COVID happened and Lewandowski got told, you're not getting the Ballon d'Or, we're just not having a Ballon d'Or this year. Lewandowski was probably seething inside, but next year, knowing he wasn't going to win it, he still showed up. He still showed up for the Ballon d'Or ceremony, despite knowing that he'd been done over and done dirty. I think Lewandowski is still the most violated person in Ballon d'Or history for it. But my God, I agree. I have to agree with the decision that the Ballon d'Or made, of France Football made, sorry, of Rodri deserved to win it. I think it was a great decision, and I love the decision. In a way, I don't hate the decision. I don't hate the decision. That's what we'll go with it. I think it's the correct decision. When have you seen outrage? Like, it's in Richarlison. There's the dumbest one I've got to say with Richarlison. Oh my mate, head in hands. The guy said, "Thanks for the decision, I will never accept the Ballon d'Or." Right, that's good. That's good. You know what? I'll never accept a date off Dua Lipa either. Then Richarlison, you dope. That's how we're gonna end the video, guys. I do thank you for watching. If you like the video, leave a like. And in the comments, let me know how you think about the Ballon d'Or, what you thought about the Ballon d'Or ceremony, and what you thought about the decision that ended in the Ballon d'Or. Because it's like Marmite. Some people love it, some people hate it. And that's what this series is all about. It's all about a discussion of football. Thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully I do see you next time. Cheers!